Commercial banks have thrown their weight behind moves by the Bank of Ghana to deny individuals access to future credit facilities for deliberately refusing to register their SIM cards under the ongoing National SIM Card Registration exercise with the intention of avoiding repayment of the loans through mobile money platforms. The central bank, in a statement, indicated that data of all mobile money customers are domiciled in the databases of credit bureaus. Hence, failure to repay such loans will attract negative repercussions on borrowers' credit. Philip Oredu is the managing director of CalBank PLC.
Good call from the central bank, because it's about time we sort of institute some sort of rights credit culture within the economy that we have. We always keep talking about bank credits for facilities, the cost of credit being high, and one of the reasons underpinning this is a level of non-performing loans within the sector, the financial service sector, and we see this seeping through to the micro sector in terms of people taking credits through the Momo transaction. So if it's a measure the central bank is putting up to enhance the credit culture within the economy, then I think it's a right call for them to do.
You heard there the managing director of CalBank PLC, Philip Oredu. Meanwhile, Cal Asset Management introduces 2 new products onto the capital market to help improve the financial inclusion agenda. Cal Asset Management, a subsidiary of CalBank PLC, has unveiled 2 new products to the capital market with the specific aim of providing sound emergency and retirement funds in place for individuals and families. Speaking at the launch of the 2 products, Cal Advantage and Cal Benefits Unit Trust, Chief Executive of Cal Asset Management Companies Limited, James Elijah Donko, stated that the introduction of these 2 products are designed to address the financial needs of both existing and prospective customers. My colleague Pius Kojebaka has more in the following report.
In line with one of the 4 pillars of the Securities and Exchange Commission's Capital Market Master Plan, which seeks to increase the investor base and promote innovation and product diversification, Cal Asset Management, a subsidiary of CalBank PLC, have introduced the Cal Advantage and Cal Benefit Unit Trust on the capital market. Speaking at the launch of the 2 products, Chief Executive of Cal Asset Management Companies, James Elijah Donko, said it is of the bank's firm conviction that with sound emergency and retirement funds in place for individuals and families, many urgent financial demands can be met without stress.
If you have this investment somewhere, you just take care of your medical needs. Your children are free, you are also free, you don't rely on anybody's financial independence. So that is the balance fund, which is equity and fixed income together, looking into the long term. Then we have the benefit, which is fixed income. So fixed income, we are looking at emergencies. I mean, you'll be there, your car will break down, you need money. You don't need to call your friend, Charlie, I need money, etc., and tell, oh, I've spent my money, etc., etc., you know. So if you have money sitting somewhere, you just go, take some of your investment, sort out your financial needs, continue to invest. Nobody hears about you, you know. When your children are going to school, you don't go around family, friends, borrowing money to, you know, pay their school fees.
Deputy Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Paul Abibio, stated that initiatives such as these on the capital market will go a long way to boost trading on the market.
Collective investment schemes offer a range of investment options for investors. So people can directly come on the stock markets to buy shares. They can also go on the bond markets, the Ghana fixed income markets, through their brokers to buy bonds. But that means that you need a lot of money to buy one particular bond or to buy a particular share. And that gives you exposure to just one company. Whereas through a collective investment scheme, you get exposure to a range of holdings that are held within the scheme. What happens is also that your transactions are managed. So for instance, if you need to go in or out, it's very easy. There's only one account that you send funds into, and it's handled by a bank. So their trustee is the source of receiving deposits.
On his part, Chairman of Cal Asset Management, Joseph Oforitego, expressed his readiness to offer regulatory and advisory counsel to the fund management.
The board of Cal Asset Management announces to all of us that it will continue to provide relevant policy directions, ensure that controls are in place to effectively manage risks in the management of the company as a going concern, and to also ensure that all regulatory directives are fully complied with, to ensure that when we meet next time here, it will not only be to talk about Prophet Elijah and how long the company has been around, but also congratulate ourselves that together we have all played our part in ensuring that a company set up to do specific assignments has ensured that people's investments have been protected and value has been created for monies invested.
These new products are part of moves to improve financial inclusion in the country.
Ghana maintained its position of highest interest rates among 11 top sub-Saharan African countries, tracked by Pan-African Bank, ABSA, and Data Bank Research. According to the data, the country's 30.1 and 31.3% interest rates on the 91-day and 182-day Treasury bills, respectively, are also among the highest globally. Here's Charles Nixon Yeboah's report read to you.
In May this year, the Treasury bill rates were lower than 20%. However, the rates are likely to go up in the coming weeks to compensate investors for the rising inflation. The rates in the country are presently lower than the inflation rate of 33.9%. Indeed, the relentless pace of inflation has stretched real returns on short-term securities further down into negative territory. So if you have bought Treasury bill in recent times, the return on your investment is negative. This situation may compel the Bank of Ghana to increase its monetary policy rate from the current 17% to help mop up excess liquidity in circulation, though some analysts have argued that any such move may affect the real sector of the economy. Meanwhile, the rising interest rate in the Treasury market is expected to push federal government interest costs from the estimated 42 billion cedis.
Over 15 million euros will be channeled into the development of entrepreneurs in Ghana to take advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Area, according to the ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Ghana, Jeroen Verhuel. This is outfit, through its Orange Corners initiative, will support startups in upscaling their businesses. Speaking to Joy Business at the graduation of the program's cohorts 4, 5, and 6, he indicated that the embassy is poised to help sustain the operations of the startups.
The Orange Corner Initiative is a startup program to help small businesses grow. Since the start of the Orange Corners Innovation Fund, over 60 young entrepreneurs have been supported to expand their businesses. Through the acceleration program, soft loans are given to the startups. Jeroen Verhuel said the program will continue to develop solid initiative to reach out to Ghanaians in other parts of the country.
Netherlands, in 17 countries in Africa and in the Middle East. One of those countries is Ghana. And what the Orange Corner program does is support young entrepreneurs who started a business to grow their business, because when you start a business, it's often difficult to see opportunities for growth, and also to take the hurdle of formalizing your business, because a lot of those businesses remain informal. But if you want to grow, you need to formalize your business. And the Orange Corner program helps entrepreneurs to grow and to formalize their business. So Orange Corners has been active in Ghana since 2019, and since 2019 we have supported about 100 entrepreneurs to build their business with on average 5 employees in the business. So we have been able to support the creation of 500 employments. And on the scale of need in Ghana, where we see on average 300,000 new youth entering the labor market each year, this is a drop in the ocean. So we decided, together with our partners, because Orange Corner is a program of the Netherlands government, but with private sector partners like Fidelity Bank.
The initiative cushioned businesses that directly support the Ghanaian economy.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry has reiterated its commitments to ensuring the promotion of intra-Africa trade on the continent. Speaking at the opening ceremony of the Economic and Trade Promotion Day, Deputy Minister Nanama Dokwa Isiama Eje highlighted some of the benefits companies in Ghana will gain under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. There's more in the following report.
Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Burkina Faso Chamber of Commerce and Industry launched the Economic and Trade Promotion Days. The objective of the event is to promote the economic, trade and cultural sectors of Burkina Faso through exhibitions of Burkinabe products, conferences and business meetings in Ghana. Here is Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Nanama Dokwa Isiama Eje, outlining the do's and don'ts of non-nationals.
Under the 10-point industrialization agenda, one key point is the business regulatory reforms. We believe that for businesses to thrive here in Ghana, our regulations does play a role in how far our businesses are going to go. Ghana has reviewed and reduced the number of steps, the bureaucracy in acquisition of various business operating permits. There are some businesses that are solely and wholly reserved for the preserve of Ghanaian nationals, and these include the selling of anything whatsoever in the market, doing businesses in the market, retail businesses, every business done in the market, petty trading, hawking and selling from any kiosk at every time is reserved for Ghanaian nationals. Operating a taxi or car hire service is also a business that is usually reserved for Ghanaian nationals.
Minister of Industrial Development, Trade and Handicrafts of Burkina Faso, Abdoulaye Tall, said he hopes the conference increases collaborations between both countries and creates an avenue to build on the existing synergy.
We have a big integrated project. You have this railroad project, which is ongoing currently, and you have also a road project. So we have some projects. There are also investors from Ghana prospecting in Burkina Faso, and so on and so on and so on. So those are the way we can improve. The only way we can do to improve is to collaborate, to put our energy together.
The Memorandum of Understanding was signed between Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Burkina Faso Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This seeks to provide a platform for companies in both countries to network and partner.
This partnership is very unique because I see Burkina Faso Chamber of Commerce as an ally to Ghana. If we are sitting here and we look at the businesses that both countries treat, and especially Ghana taking advantage of exporting so much and then importing so much, what we look at it is that we are able to export. We said we are the second largest in the ECOWAS enclaves.
Guinness Ghana Breweries PLC has engaged residents of Kasi in the Ashanti region with a plastic collection challenge in a drive to reduce plastic pollution. The malt beverage company, in partnership with Premium Waste, a plastic recycling company, energized the community members to collect tons of plastic waste for recycling. The move forms part of the company's initiative to rid Ghana's cities of enormous plastic waste to achieve the sustainable development goals. There's more in this report.
In groups of 5, the residents dispersed in joy as they collected used plastic materials littered along the streets and within the Kasi community. From one bag of plastic waste to another, the team searched every nook and cranny of the vicinity as they hunted for plastics to fill each waste bag they held. The teams later reconvened to have their bags weighed. The group with the most plastic waste collected was awarded with souvenirs from the company. The heaps of plastic waste will be subjected to a recycling process to be fabricated into various reusable products. Marketing Manager Innovations at Guinness Ghana Breweries, Michael Amwa Echampon, explains the motive for the exercise.
If you look around our environment, you realize that plastic collection, plastic waste in the system, it's quite high. And if you look at how long it takes for plastic to decompose, then you realize that it's a big agenda for us. And for us in Guinness, Ghana, we want to really take the leadership in this particular area of cleaning our environment. And I think it's also in partnership with government's agenda of one every month cleanup exercise. So whilst government is doing that, we are also pushing and doing what we can do in our little corner. And so today we decided to come here in Kase. We've started a campaign in Accra. We are not stopping in Kase. We will be embarking on this awareness campaign. From here, I think we are going to Cape Coast, then to Takrade, and then further up the country.
Kumasi, Ghana's second largest city, generates approximately 1,500 tons of solid waste daily. Sanitation continues to be a major bill on the budgets of local assemblies. Abontin Domhene, Nana Kwame Owusu Ansa lauded the initiative, explaining it is the duty of the citizenry in making the community safe for living.
It's
our responsibility to clean our environment. We contribute to the filth around us. The president cannot clean our vicinities for us. We have to do so.
Guinness motto for Omayade and our Guinness company, Omayade.
For Joy News, Emmanuel Bright Kweku reporting.
Sachet water vendors and consumers in the Techiman municipality of the Bono East region are complaining about the increase in the product's price from 30 pesos to 50 pesos, while the consumers are lamenting the effect of the increment on their finances. The new price, according to the vendors, also affects the sale of the commodity as they are currently experiencing sharp reduction in their daily sales. My colleague Anasabet has been gauging the situation at the Techiman main lorry station and now reports.
A sachet of pure water or mineral water is sold here around 50 Ghana pesos. Well, to the sellers here, they are heavily affected because buyers are not buying from them as they used to. A couple of them have to switch the price lower than the 50 pesos. Some are selling it at 40 pesos, but still they claim it is affecting their businesses.
First, no, 5 cedis. But we used to buy a bag
of sachet water at 5 Ghana cedis. It is now 9 cedis. And if we sell at 50 pesos, they don't buy. Some of the drivers here are even saying they'll start filling water in gallons because they can't afford to buy sachet at 50 Ghana pesos. It's affecting our sales in diverse ways because, as you can see, it's a sunny day and people are not buying. I went for half a bag of sachet water and I'm still carrying it. They are not buying as they used to.
No, but we be about 30 pesos, back 50. Back 50 on to no answer what you have for saying from Sika Mami. No done any. Insurance almost is second. Wow, better no, she almost 7.
We buy the bag of sachet water at 7 cedis and the one in fridge at 10 Ghana cedis. They are not buying at 50 pesos and we've been roaming all day with it.
Yes, we are 30 pesos. Such as back 7 cedis. Now the Jimmy 50 pesos.
If we sell it at 2 for 50 pesos, we'll run out loss because we buy one at 7 Ghana cedis. It's affecting us a lot because we used to sell 5 or 6 bags initially, but now we can only sell between 1 and 2 due to the cost.
Because as soon as we finish, amount to
it on Sunday, we are waiting to know if you are any eto, you also want to swing your day until say it is a do it is about 40 pesos, being 50 pesos, they are on better me.
Well, we've been speaking with some, consumers here, and they've also been telling us how the increment of the prices is impacting or having a toll on their lives.
Now, we can't buy sachet water at 50 Ghana pesos. We beg you, kindly do something about it. I'm even tired of being an MPP faithful.
I
sometimes consume up to 8 sachets in a day, and that means I'll spend 4 Ghana cedis a day. And how much will I spend on food?
How do you be to the sunset?
Now that we are heading towards the dry season, we may be consuming about 10 sachets in a day. This is worrying.
They are appealing to government and authorities to intervene to save the situation.
We are appealing to authorities to do something about this, at least if there is increment on other commodities, not water. We beg them to do something about it. We are appealing to government to reduce the electricity tariffs, else we are going through a lot of hardships. So they should do something about the cost of drinking water.
The best rabbi is my light and numbness are 20 and get here. What they are to the Yaman getting Kitibizuno. At about from Zebeya, yes, you are being
From the Techiman Lorry Station, my name is Anna Sabit reporting for Joy News.
That's all for Business Tonight. Thanks for your company. My name is Paa Kwesi Schandorf. Up next is Sports with Razak Musbah.